afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the season review presentation of Primetime Beyblade. I'm Blader Owl, owner and founder of the United Players Club. Over the past year, we have seen some very interesting moments for our show. Incredible matches, hard times, and of course, funny moments. Tonight, we'll be giving you a review of some of the best moments in the show's one-year history, along with unnerving footage from the Vault preview from the next season. To start off the show, we will count down some of the best moments in the show's history. So, ready? Well, here we go. We start up this top five with this moment from episode 3, Primetime Beyblade in Detroit. We have Draco's Meteor Drago getting knocked out of the base stadium against an anonymous opponent's Gravity Destroyers as Perseus. It was such a good finish that I just had to include it. But hey, stadium mounts are actually pretty cool. Stadium mounts are just too good to not put on this list, to be honest. So here we have a Metal 5 round from episode 5 of Primetime Beyblade in Livonia. However, this one was against Steel Tomatoes Earth Leon, which sometimes can prove that even the most unstoppable forces can't always break through an immovable object. Unexpected knockouts can happen sometimes, but what this anonymous opponent's Gravity Destroyer did was insane. Mislaunched, bouncing off the base stadium on its side, somehow staying in with Draco's Meteor Drago, narrowly avoiding the hits from above, and just getting bounced right out of the base stadium. You could not script this, honestly. This moment right here was from the X match during episode 5 of Primetime Beyblade. X-Bays can certainly be fun. We have your extreme finishes, we have your over finishes, and we have your spin finishes, of course. And then there's the burst finishes. Kamen's sword there bursted in such a way that the camera could barely pick it up. Though honestly, I have to say, it certainly was awesome and definitely deserved it like an instant replay, of course. Close finishes can happen, of course, but sometimes, as the way Tom Petty said, even the losers can get lucky sometimes. This is exactly what happened with Piffle's pre-hybrid Ares when it narrowly won against Draco's Meteor Drago. A long battle which would have people watching this be on the edge of their seats, figuring out who is going to win, of course. Despite Draco's Meteor Drago having a spin stealing ability, Piffle's Ares narrowly pulled off an upset in this round. Alright, so now that we've finished off the best moments, we'll be right back after this break for the next segment in our presentation. Don't go away because we'll be right back after this break, so you know what? Screw it. I mean, go ahead and do whatever you want before we go back to the presentation. So anyways, we'll be right back in a bit. Alright, so welcome back everyone to the season review presentation of Primetime Beyblade. We hope if you enjoyed whatever you were doing during your break, but for now, how about we give you something to laugh at for a bit? That's right, we're going back into the vault for a blooper that has never been seen to the public. We're going all the way back to August at the Door Financial Center Arena in Flint, Michigan, episode 2 for Primetime Beyblade. So here we go. So, as you can see, this was from episode 2 of Primetime Beyblade. This was originally intended to be a match between Draco and Stone Saber, but due to technical difficulties, we had to cut it due to the way the camera was positioned, and that really caused a bit of a problem, unfortunately. Thankfully, as you can probably see, Draco pretty much gone into the curtains to get that Leon that Saber had, and thankfully the match continued on without any bays being lost. Honestly, I probably would say I've gotten a bit of laughter from that as well. I mean, then again, that's probably enough to tickle anyone's funny bone. Though, anyways, that right there is proof that sometimes even the most unexpected things can happen on the show. And again, we're all humans, so we're bound to make mistakes eventually. So, yeah. Now, let's go ahead and go to a quick break. All right, so before we end this off right here, we got one more big announcement I think you're probably going to love. So, anyways, before before we end this off right here, we would like to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting our stuff and, of course, our show as of late. And just for that, we got a very special but also very epic announcement that's going to be coming in a bit. So, as for right now, until then, good night.